What's up, family? Welcome back to Knockout Rituals. We gotta dead something right quick, man. We gotta put an end to this. Yeah, man. As y'all already know, all over the net, we seeing this thing about Gervonta Davis fighting Terrence Crawford. Man, if that ain't clickbait, listen, man. Everybody knows this fight is not gonna happen, man. This is just a rumor. It ain't really a rumor because Tank had said something about it, but he was just defending his boy who got knocked out, who got stopped brutally. You feel me? Man, before I even get into that, if you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like the content, if you want to see more content like this, where we just keep it real, man. Ain't nothing biased. You feel what I'm saying? But back to the topic at hand. Listen, Gervonta Davis made a statement saying that he could knock out Terrence Crawford. This is after his boy Errol Spence lost. That's his homeboy. He gotta make a statement. But we all know he's not jumping up 2 weight classes, bro. He's not gonna do it. He ain't even fought everybody at 135 yet. He fought Mario Barrios at 140 and haven't fought it for 140 since. He didn't even fight Ryan at 140, and Ryan wanted him to fight him at 140. Come on, man. Let's just use logic here. Let's call it how it is. The man ain't going up to fight no bud. He ain't silly. His own coach, Calvin Ford, came he came out and said that Gervonta Davis was just playing. He said stuff to raise eyebrows. That's basically all it was, man. Now, he had to have a rebuttal because if you remember before the fight, he said Terrence Crawford had a glass shield and Errol had a metal shield. That's where this whole thing came about. He would knock out Bud. If he touches him on the chin, he going to sleep. He didn't literally mean he was actually going to go up and wait and try to do that. Then when Bud was asked about that, if y'all saw the interview, Bud was on CBS. They asked Terrence Crawford about a Gervonta Davis fight. He has said over and over again that fight is not happening. He knows for a fact Tank is not coming up 2 weight classes. Everybody knows it. I don't know why everybody keeps putting this in their YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's clickbait because we all know it's not going to happen. PBC knows it's not going to happen. Steven Espinoza knows it's not going to happen. That fight ain't... Come on, man. But anyways, when they asked Terrence Crawford about it, he said that fight ain't happening. The man is not finna jump up that many weight classes, not 2 classes, to come and see me. Not to see anybody. Not to say that Tank can't punch. Tank can probably knock out anybody he land on. But the thing about it is, the people he knocking out right now at 135, them dudes ain't hitting back like the people at 147 will be doing. You think Bud gonna go up to you think Gervonta could go up to 147 and knock out Boots? You think he could go up and knock out Errol? You think he could go out and knock out Bud? Nah, it ain't going down like that. Terrence Crawford said he's not entertaining the fight. The idea of the fight, it's just nonsense. He knows it's not true. You know what I'm saying? He knows Tank is just talking. Now, hypothetically, since it was a hypothetical question and they were talking about what's the biggest fight you could get payday wise and, as far as fame and it being a mega fight, they asked him about Tank, they asked him about Canelo. In a hypothetical scenario, he said if Tank ever did move up 2 weight classes, he would consider going through with it. He said basically, I guess, why not? It would be a big payday. That's the only positive about the fight. You know what I'm saying? But he also said he'd get discredited for beating up a lightweight. But yeah, that would be the biggest fight, him and Tank and him and Canelo. They also asked him about Canelo. Same thing. He said that fight is not happening because he can't make 68. He cannot go past 154. Only way it could happen, Canelo would have to meet him somewhere around 158 or 160. He said he could try to squeeze past 154 for a Canelo fight to 160 just for the payday. That's it. He has now one of these dudes on his radar. He's not looking for Canelo. He said he's not looking for Tank. He's not pushing for a Tank fight. He's not trying to fight Tank. He knows Tank is not coming up. He just said in a hypothetical scenario, situational type of make-believe, what-if question, would he do if Tank did come up to 147 for a mega fight? He said he'd do it because it'd be like the biggest fight. That'd probably be bigger than him and Errol. But he ain't looking for that fight. And Tank is not looking for that fight. Coach Calvin Ford even said that who they want next is Pitbull Cruz. So let's put all this Bud and Tank stuff to bed. This stuff is dead. You know what I'm saying? We putting the nail in the coffin. There is no Bud and Tank. There's no talks of Tank and Bud. Tank just made one statement. He was playing. He was just defending his boy. That's the end of it. Now, we on the subject of Gervonta. What do I think about him and Pitbull Cruz? I don't want to see that fight, bruh. You don't want to see that fight. We don't want to see that fight again. The first fight won all that. The first fight went the distance. Tank was fighting with one hand. Pitbull was landing some hard shots. Tank was landing some hard shots with one hand. We want to see Tank with Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, all these top dudes. Hell, you can throw them in there with Frank Martin. I don't care. But the fight that I really want to see is at 140. And that would be Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. But before that can happen, Tank got unfinished business at 135. But my boy Teo is hitting hard, man. They both hitting hard. I would love to see that fight. Anyways, man, I'm going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to dead this rumor. It's clickbait if you see them people titles. Fight ain't happening, man. It's knockout rituals. Hit the sub button, man. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.